Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Benny Childs, founder of the Teach Me to Fish FX trading community, and I'm back with another inspirational video. I know it's been a while, but I have been around, been thinking about you guys, um, just soaking in the support. But we're still here, and we're still moving forward. So I know it's been a while since I've done a live video, but like I said, I'm back. I'm here. So always remember that there are risks involved um, in any type of investment, all right? Even the investment in your relationships. So always keep that in mind. Next thing, thank you guys so much. We have reached 50,000 views uh, since the 31st. We've also reached over 800 subs, so I'm very appreciative. We're almost at our goal um, to reach the 1K and get the channel monetized, and so we can just kind of just open the floodgates with all of the knowledge and understanding um, that we have about uh, trading. So. Um, Again, thank you guys so much. All of you guys who have sacrificed your time, you've lent your time to watch the content on this channel. You subscribe, so I appreciate you guys so much. All right, let's jump into it. All right, I'm gonna be switching things up a little bit for you guys. Gonna be showing trading view. Okay. Um, Not so much the MT4 platform. So I'm going to see how this works, how this is working out. I'm going to see if I can actually, if we can actually do this without it buffering too much. But just a few things to share with you guys. You guys pretty much know how I typically trade now. If you've watched this channel or watched my personal channel under Pastor Benny P. Childs III here on YouTube, you've seen my journey. Um, uh, I've kind of been how do you say, dependent on indicators, but over the years I have gradually moved into naked price action. All right, so it's kind of what we have here, guys. And so I'm still pushing the doctrine of accumulation and distribution, supply and demand. And if you don't know, just to give you just another breakdown, I firmly believe that when we're trading uh, the market is on a journey, okay? And if we listen carefully, uh, we can understand what the market is trying to tell us, all right? And if we understand what the market is telling us, then if we can understand what the market is telling us, then we can be profitable traders, okay? So, and so for me, the journey that the market is on is it's on the accumulation and distribution market. Okay, excuse me, the accumulation and distribution journey. All right, and so um, those are the destinations, and in between that, you have what I believe are pit stops, or just rest breaks, and those rest breaks are supply and demand. Okay. Um, Now, many people will tell you, and I don't disagree with them, that accumulation, distribution, and supply and demand are interchangeable. Okay, they're one and the same. However, for me, based on just really the practicality of my trading, I separate the two. Okay, and so again, for me, accumulation and distribution is the journey. They are the destinations that the market is on, and in between that you have supply and demand, and then with that, I believe you have um, support and resistance kind of as a guardrail. Okay, um, so saying all that, I'm currently in this trade on GBP USD. Um, I got in a little early. I actually came in on the 15-minute chart. Okay. This red that you see here, this is an accumulation area. Okay. Um, in the market for GU. Okay. And the market has, price has gone up into this accumulation area. Okay. And I believe that it's going to be making its way down. Okay. Let's see. Let's put it on. Let's switch over to the 4 hour. All right. Now, apologize, you guys. I'm on my Wi-Fi connection. I don't have the computer plugged hardwired into the router, which I may go ahead and do it. But we can kind of, again, even on the 4 hour chart, we can kind of see how price has moved up into this accumulation area here. Okay, and it's kind of, working its way back down. So I am currently selling this, and then also if we take a look at the Dixie, okay, or the dollar index, for those who may not be as familiar with the little nicknames that we traders call everything. But I'm gonna have to plug in. Let me see. Okay, no, this is a Dixie. I'm still gonna have to plug in because it's not really connecting. All right. So, all right. So even here, okay. Let me just. I'm also dropping gems for you guys as well. So just pay attention. All right, just stick with me. Okay. So we're taking a look at the Dixie now. All right. And again, this is going to be in correlation with GU, with the GU trade that I'm in right now. The Dixie, the dollar index, is currently on a move up. Okay. It's currently on a move up. So overall, all right, this short little trend right now is on its way up. So that lets us know that any pair that we trade with USD in it, okay, we want to go in favor of the USD, or we would want to maybe give preference to a bullish move or a bullish trade or a buy trade. All right, take a look at this dollar, like on this 4 hour. Here, let me blow this up some. Take a look at this current 4 hour candle on the dollar index. Okay, it had a push back down here, but now we see it's pushing back up. It's going back in the direction of this current trend that it's on. So while I'm analyzing GU, let me switch over here to GU. I'm analyzing GU, and so again, I want to go in favor of the dollar. Okay, so when we look at GU, the US dollar is on the back end of the pair symbol. All right, so that lets us know that if we're going to go in favor of the US dollar, then we want to sell when it comes to GU. Okay, I'm currently selling GU, and let me see how many times does that go into that. Okay, I'm currently, let me see, let's go ahead and measure this like this. I'm currently 60. candle is at 64. I'm about 50 pips up right now. Excuse me, on my GU trade. Okay. And so, and again, you guys, you can see my analysis here. I do have this area marked in red because, again, when it came up into this accumulation area, um, then I know I was looking to sell. Okay, and I told you guys I actually got in on the 15-minute chart. I think I've been up since 4 or something like that. And let me see. If I'm not mistaken, it was after this candle right here. Let me take a look at my entry. So yeah, it was after this candle around this area right here is where I got in at. So let's measure that. Yeah, that's 55 pips. Okay. So now, where do I want to take my? I would probably target about right here. Target would be right here. And what I'm going to do is once price gets here, if it gets here, I'm going to move my stop to break even. Okay, but you guys see how I'm doing that with the correlation of GU and the Dixie. All right, GU and the Dixie. Okay, so again, let's grab my rectangle. Let's keep that. We'll keep it gold. So again, where this candle is right here, somewhere here is where I would look to take profit. Okay. So again, I simply, again, this is just you, again, being able to use all of your knowledge, all the information that you have about trading, okay, and putting that into your trading, okay. And so again, I've already had this accumulation area marked up, all right. And while I was going through my pairs, let's see if I can pull this down all the way. Yep. While I was going through my pairs, dropped over to the Dixie. Okay, saw that the Dixie is in a distribution area. Excuse me, I've been saying that backwards, but the Dixie is in an accumulation area. Okay, and then GU is in a distribution area. It's coming out. I want to sell. All right, I want to sell. Okay, and that's not using any indicators. All right, not using my trading system or anything like that. The trading system can still definitely benefit you. You know, if you're a new trader, or if you're just a little bit uncomfortable, not trading, if you're not comfortable trading without the indicator, then it will definitely benefit you. Okay, but again, like I tell all of the mentees in the Teach Me the Fish Effects trading community, I want to get you trading like this. I want you to be able to trade without indicators. Okay. Yes, I know there are some arguments to say, hey, whenever you slap anything onto a chart, it's an indicator. In some instances, I agree. However, most times when people talk about indicators, we're talking about, the lagging indicators. Okay, square is not a lagging indicator. Okay, all right. So, just also let you guys know here on TradingView, I am trading this. Uh, I have this. I do have an indicator on here. It's called the explosive move, and it just kind of shows us when price has moved quickly from an area. Okay, and here on the 15-minute chart, I have it on orange. So um, yeah, so this 15-minute chart here. Okay, again, we broke below the um, we broke below our accumulation area right here. Okay, so it may come back to test the break and keep pushing down. Okay, but I really believe that all in all, GU is going to be going down for just for a little while. So um, you know, again, we saw where it came down into here, pushed out, came back in, you know, pushed back out. Okay. Um, so really, again, I got in kind of early because really I was waiting. I would have been waiting for price to come down and give me a sign that it was going to continue down around here. This is actually my entry point here. So, and this would be my one-to-one here if I entered in here. Okay. And so you're talking, if GU does what I'm forecasting it to do, you're talking about a 648 pip profit, first take profit area. Okay, that would be my first take profit area. So if it behaves and it continues to do that, then um, that's what we'll do. All right, let me check to see if we have anybody in the comments. Okay, again, I know it's been a while, so you kind of always you can't give up on, can't stop that momentum when you're building momentum on YouTube. So I apologize for that, but we'll get it. You guys will come back. You guys will watch this later. Okay. Again, and again, guys, fact check me. Again, let me show you guys. Let me go to the 15-minute. Taking a look at my MT4 is saying that I got in at 12:02 GMT. Okay, that's the time that I got in at 12. Is that GMT? That's not GMT. I don't know why it's not showing me the correct time, but again, after this candle on the 15-minute, I got in again about here. Okay, so but yeah, you guys can just follow along with the trade. Check back at GU and see what GU does. Okay, blow this up. So my black candles are my bullish candles, and the white candles are my bearish candles. So just so you know, and again, these orange candles are just indications of explosive moves that took place. Okay, explosive moves. Got one here, one here. They just move fast from a price point. Okay, bam, bam, bam. So, and it's a part of that manipulation that I preach to you guys. It's a part of that manipulation, and so yeah. So I'm gonna stick around for a little bit. See if I get anybody in the comments may want to ask any questions. I'll share everything that I can. GU has news coming up at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay. All car sales, all truck sales. Uh, okay, it looks like Trading View shows news for everything. Not just that should just be Forex. Yeah, it's pertaining to this pair. So, cool, 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 cool. So, yeah, it's still going down. It retraced. I was up 55 pips, but now, let me see. It's showing that I got in at let's see this for you guys. So, all right, let's make that thicker. Let's change this color. Let's say make it this color green to show where I got in it, and let me let me change this. Show you guys which one's recording, which I got in at 130946. Okay, I am going to expand that out for future viewing. 6. Oh no, wait. I won't be able to expand that out because then you guys won't see it. 130946 is where I got in at. Okay. Alright. So this is my entry. Let me make sure I didn't change the 1.30946. Alright. So this is where I got in at, guys. Right here at this green line. And again, if we measure here to current price, that puts us at 53 pips. Okay. So I've been in this trade for let's go ahead and count this. Let's see, 15, 30, 45 hour. And this will be hour and 15 minutes so far, and I'm up 50 pips so far. Okay, and based on the 15-minute chart, I'm gonna move, once I get price down here, I'm gonna move my stop to break even, because again, if I take a look at the bigger picture, I would have been getting in here and trying to ride it down to this 1-to-1 here. Okay. Of course, with my different supply areas that we could be closing out on some profit. So, but you guys know me, I like to swing, so I'm trying to I'm trying to find some runners. Okay, trying to find some runners. Now, this is the first week of August. All right, so uh, first trading day of August. It's the first week, trading week of August. All right, it's the beginning of the trading month, beginning of the trading week, beginning of the trading day. So you're talking um, manipulations galore. All right, so um, we'll see. Okay, again, get down here in this area. I'm looking to break even right here. Right, looking to break even right there. Um, we're up. I'm up about 60%. I'm up about 60% in this trade. So, um, yeah. So again, I'm here. If you have any questions, go ahead and drop your questions down in the live chat. Um, so again, I'll answer any questions that you have. So, but it's been a minute. Um, yeah, let's take a look at some intraday stuff. Let's take a look at some other pairs. Let's just go through my pair list. All right, intraday wise, we got GBP, GBP, NZD. Let's see the 6. Let's take a look at the 4 hour. This current 4 hour candle just started at 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it's 6:15. So it's been going for about an hour, 15 minutes. So yeah, let's just take a look. GBP, NZD. So um, GBP, NZD has left this area of accumulation here. So I believe it'll probably continue up. Uh, so pullbacks here and there. You know. So this may be a pullback, may not. For you traders who, you like your trend lines. I like trend lines too, but really once you learn accumulation, distribution, you understand supply and demand, you really don't need a trend line. But they do help, okay? It does help. So, um, you know, if it breaks the trend line, also breaks structure, then you know, it could be coming back. But again, it's on a journey, right? The market is on a journey, so I wouldn't be expecting it to make a full reversal. But we're not in charge. We just trade, right? We trade what we see. All right, GJ. Yeah, GJ is in a nice distribution area. Could be working its way. Let's see. So it left it, came back once, 2 times, stayed in a little bit, came out, came back 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times. Okay, and I'm talking clusters. I mean, it's definitely been tapping that area more than 6 times, but in clusters, this is like the sixth cluster. So I don't expect for it to hold too much, but right now it is in a distribution area, and this chart has been going down. It's been bearish, so that's GJ, GU. That's what I've been talking about. This is the current trade that I am in, and let me switch over to my mobile. Okay. And we'll be bringing that to break even. Let me just take a look here. Yeah, I'm gonna push that. I'm going to push that to break even. Give me 1 second. Edit. Let's see. Got in at 1,309, 46. Modify. Bam. Stop losses at break even. All right. So now I'm in a risk-free trade. So worst case scenario, you know, I'm not gonna make anything on this trade. But we again are pretty good here. Kind of now puts at, that's at 63 pips. Okay. All right. So let's again, let you guys, if you guys have any questions, you know, I answer any questions you have. But if not, then I'm gonna go through this 4 hour. I'm gonna go through this 4 hour chart review, if you will. Okay. All right. So so prices left this area of accumulation here. Okay. And it's moving on GBP odd. See, it's moving up. Fat one, too high intensity price moves. Pushed down heavily in this area, and once it left, kind of retested support, and just shot up. So GBP odd right now is bearish, and again, if you're visual, you know, if you need some visuals, you drawing your trend line. And unless price breaks this trend line and the structure that comes along with it, then GBP odd is going to be bullish. GBP CAD, okay. GBP CAD, you guys, you can see my mark up here, kind of similar to GU. I'm in the area, price is currently in the area of distribution here, all right. And again, this would be my entry. This is where I would want to get in, and I have a stop here. This is where I would want to put my stop loss at. All right, that's a big stop loss, I know, but that's really why I do my best to only trade one pair at a time with proper account risk management. All right, and I told you guys, half of 1%. You don't have to be greedy. And again, I mean, you see my GU. Okay, you don't have to be greedy. Wow, this 4 hour. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is a good call here. But anyway, we don't have to be greedy. All right, if we do our analysis and practice proper risk management, we're gonna get these trades. Okay, we're gonna jump in and get trades like this. But where were we? GBP odd, GBP CAD. Okay, so that's looking pretty bearish to me. All right, one drop, two drops. That's looking pretty bearish to me. G Swiss. Hey, thank you guys. If you just tuned in, I appreciate you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, go ahead and drop your questions for me. G Swiss is currently currently on, we kind of have, we have this micro uptrend, but more overall, and not, we would have to go up, but I'm gonna stick to the 4 hour, but overall, if you, let me do it this way. If you draw in, if we draw in our trend line, come on now. Don't embarrass me in front of the people. Alright, from the more recent points, alright, this is based off of the more recent highs, alright, it is in a downtrend. However, if we go back in time, we will say that it's in an uptrend, right? Here's the downtrend here. The trend line and structure has been broken and retested, okay? And so this could just be a small pullback. This whole from down here to up here could just be a small pullback of the overall downtrend, okay? And so you just want to pay attention to your structure, okay? You just want to pay attention to structure. Let me see give me 1 second, guys. Let me try and find. Is there a pencil tool, or do I just need to use the brush? Maybe I just need to use the brush. Let's try that. Alright, so we have this area right here, okay, and this area right here. Alright, so, just pay attention to structure. Pay attention to structure, and look at how it's reacting to this area right here. We got this 4 hour just long. Let me try to make this a little larger for you guys. We have this long, we have this long bearish 4 hour candle. Alright, now this candle may give us a little bit of pullback because again, we're only like an hour and a half into this 4 hour candle. Okay, so eventually we could just get a little pullback, or we can get something like this. So yeah, you just gotta pay attention. That's all. You just gotta pay attention. Euro NZD. I think I have some markups on. Oops. Let's get out of that. All right. Hey. Stop it. All right. Okay. Let me close that. All right. Let's see, Euro NZD. I think I might have did this on the 1 hour, but we're looking at the overall. It's coming out from this accumulation area here. So I do have this mark to possibly push back up into this. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of this too. Playing around with that while I was doing my analysis. Alright, and so Euro NZD currently is on a bullish run. Okay, so again, it's just recently left this accumulation area. If I was trading it, it could have been in here and been up, but we weren't. So I would look for bullish opportunities if if you're interested in trading Euro NZD. All right, Euro odd, same thing, bullish. Dixie, we went over this. This should be bullish as well because our GU is bearish. Let's take a look at gold. Oh man, guys, I've been away, and you can see this area that's marked up. I missed it. Been extremely busy with other businesses. Just I'm not complaining. Work has picked up, so I really haven't been able to be as dedicated as I would like to be as far as my own personal trading. But it is what it is. But gold is still going up, guys. So if you can find your area to where you can get in on this bullish run, then go for it. S&P 500. Let's see what the S&P 500 is. Oh, yeah. So I have this one set at the 1 hour. So this will really pick up around, I'm thinking around 9:30 once the 9:30 Eastern Standard Time once the stock market opens. All right. But it's currently 1 hour left. This come up here to this area of distribution and maybe shoot back down for us. So let's take a look at Amazon. I did a video before. All right. I am never looking to sell Amazon right now. So that's just my own personal preference. Amazon is just doing good right now. We do have this gap, so I do expect for this gap to trade down and get filled. But once this gap gets filled, then I'm expecting for it to continue up. Okay, it may continue up and then fill it later, but it looks like it's on a journey to go ahead and fill this gap right here now. So all right, let's take a look at a few of the, well, not a few, but let's take a look at the majors. AUD USD is coming out of this area of accumulation really nicely. You guys see where I do have an entry mark here. Okay, but really we should be able to get in sooner. Maybe if we drop down to the 15-minute on AUD USD, you actually have a break here. Possible retest is in the works. I may have to change these black candles because I don't know if you guys can really see them all that great. Yeah, let me do something. Settings. Oh, maybe I didn't hit it. Settings. Appearance. Yeah, background is a little dark. Let's go. Yeah, I think you guys can see that, right? I don't want to go white because then I'll be messing up. Maybe that. Maybe you guys can see that better. Yeah, we can see that better. Even on the 15-minute chart, we can see where it broke, came back up, and it's wicking out here. So, and again, AUD USD. All right, I told you the Dixie is going up. You want to go in favor. If you're trading a pair, it has a USD. Has USD in it. Go in favor of the USD. USD is on the second half of the symbol, so you want to go down. So should be the same thing with Euro USD. Okay, let's jump over to the 4 hours so we can see this a little better. Yeah, it tried to push past this area of distribution, got sucked right back down, and this 4 hour candle is This whole move here is bearish. So NZD USD, same thing, should be bearish. Yep. Also here in the area of distribution, looking to short. USD cash should be quite the opposite. Alright, yep. It's giving us a run. Let me see if I mark this one up. Yep, I did. This one has been marked up. Alright, looking for it to come down this area before it turns, but again, it's quite the opposite. We have a bearish move. Why? Because the USD is in the front of the symbol. And I'm sorry. Anyway, so yeah, we're looking for bears based on that Dixie. Based on the Dixie analysis. Okay. Alright, USD Swiss. I'm gonna do this, then we'll switch back over to GU. Okay. USD Swiss, same thing. Going bullish. Expect that. USD JPY, expect a bullish. Yep. Came down in here, popped out. Try to go down towards it. Entry is almost hit. Okay, we're looking for a close above this and confirmation. Take that on up. All right, let's jump back over to GU. Sorry guys, I had to yawn. All right, there we are right here. GU. So came down. I am at break even right now. Excuse me. Let me pull out. Is this the one that I want? Okay. Yeah, this one. All right. Currently at break even, but I would, let's just say we have it here. Okay, so right now I don't know what, let me see. Yeah, that might be right. It may be right. I think that's the default. Okay. All right. So let's pull this down to here. So currently, again, I'm at break even, but if you, I don't want to say that. So, but currently we're up 66 pips. Okay, currently we're at 66 pips. All right. We can take that down to here. Okay, so this will give us 108 pips here. So jump back to the 15-minute chart just to take a look at what's going on. And I'll readjust that with the long but short position. Okay. I'm not gonna make this as, yeah, I think you guys can still see that. Alright, now let's go with our short position. Okay. Okay, awesome. Yeah, let me do it like this. Oops. Let me do it like this. Let's just say we had a stop there. Okay. Currently at 66 pips. And we're up a total of 79 pips so far in the trade. Okay. Now let's take a look at these areas that we could possibly take profit. And see, we're wicking here, so that's good. Just for you guys, let me go back to the chat. Okay, again, if you guys have any questions, go ahead and drop your questions in the live chat. I'll answer them for you. But this would be an area that I would look for. I'll look to take profit here. Trying to get that spot on. So close together. So close together. Like I said, now I'm currently in a risk-free trade, so I'm just kind of letting this run. Worst case scenario, I'll break even if price turns around. We do have news coming out at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. But let's just take a look at these potential areas of us taking profit. This would be an area that I would consider. All these areas on the lower time frame, right? But take a look at the 4-hour. The 4-hour, we're vastly approaching the original entry point. Okay, coming off of this distribution area here. Okay, so let's do it. Let me do it like that instead of having all of these various places for us to take profit. Okay, Now this is for, again, if things start to go like super crazy. Again, I would feel comfortable with just going ahead and getting out. So I would hit that. I would hit this area. Area. Over some. Go. Okay. So let's take profit area. I'm trying to get that 1-to-1, to be honest with you. Take this, take a look at this point. It's a nice take profit area. Take a look here. Hey, Mr. Michael Gonzalez. No, this is not the market maker's method. Um, this is me trading the journey between accumulation and distribution. But again, um, the market maker's method is the intraday method that I teach in the trading community. All right. So it's the intraday and the scalping, somewhat of the scalping, but mainly it is the intraday method that I teach. All right, guys. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay. I'm gonna keep my chart up. I'm gonna mute my mic, but I'll be right back. All right. I'll be right back. All right, good people. I am back. Take a look. Let's see if we got anybody in the comments. Nobody else. Okay, if we join your mentorship. Yes, sir, Mr. Gonzalez. That is true. Basically, with my mentorship, what I do is I take you on the journey that that I was on, and I bring you all the way up to speed to where I am at now. All right. So, and in the training, you have access to um, uh, basically share all of the strategies that help me to be profitable, that help me to learn how to trade forex profitably, and that helps me to sustain my household. So you basically will go on that journey, but ultimately, again, I teach you how to trade this journey between accumulation and distribution. So, but yes, I also teach the market makers method. I teach a very easy way for you to be profitable trading the market makers method, whether you want to do the intraday and the swing trading. Okay. I also have a strategy for scalping. Okay. If you look back at my other videos, I've also compiled a trading system that I call the workflow trading system that will help you to be able to trade with indicators, of course, but you'll have the knowledge of trading accumulation, distribution, supply, demand, support, resistance. You'll have that knowledge, and you'll be able to allow that trading system to be your alert system. All right. I do my best to really get people to don't be so dependent on indicators. So, but yeah, I know that's a roundabout way of saying yes, but yes, I'm gonna comment that as well. I don't. How you guys know how do you tag on YouTube? All right, how do you tag individuals in comments on YouTube? All right. So again, this GU trade is looking good. I have my 4 hour or H4 areas that we could possibly look at taking profit. Like if the market starts to look too crazy, too choppy, all right, that way at least, hey, we can walk away with something, having these areas. Um, I would love for us just to get a run like this, you know, but, we could get a run like this area right here. Um, who knows, but we do know what to look for, so, we can put the area like this, but preferably we'll get something like that. Okay. Yes, Michael, I did. I kind of went on a rant a little bit. But what I was saying was, yes, if you join the mentorship program, then yes, you get all of the strategies. You'll get all of the strategies that have helped me to be profitable from my beginning stages to now. So, and yes, the market makers method is a part of that. 7 o'clock. Um, I need to get off and kind of sort out some things for work. Got a couple of client emails I need to answer. Guys, I'll probably be back during the U.S. session. Okay. But again, I am currently in this GU trade. Okay. I entered in on the 15-minute chart. Okay. I did enter in on the 15-minute chart back here, which it allowed me to get in early. Okay. Because I would have been waiting for price to come down here to give me a signal and confirmation to get in um, at this entry point here. Okay. But um, we were favored today, and we've had this nice move so far. I currently have my stop loss at break even, so hey, I can walk away from the computer, and worst case scenario, I'll break even. I'll get stopped out, don't make any money, but I won't lose any either. But again, I'm doing that because I'm I have a bigger picture in mind. Okay, I have a bigger picture in mind. So, and to be honest with you, I don't want to get distracted by the noise that we have here. Okay, so I don't want to, be here and on the 15-minute chart, which is fine if that's what you want to do. That's fine because this is tradable on the 15-minute chart. Okay. Um, the market makers method, is traded on the 15-minute chart. The intraday strategy is traded on the 15-minute chart. But I just don't want to see the noise. I just don't want to see, oh my God, it's going against me, type thing. When overall, we're looking at the 4 hour. All right, bam, going down. So, um, I am going to get these emails answered to my clients, and I'll be back. I'll be back, guys. So, but if you have any more if you have any questions, go ahead and ask. I'll hang out for like another minute to like 7 o'clock. So that's usually the time that oh, you know what? I don't have to get off for that. I don't have to get off for that. My bad. I'll just open up another window. And let me make sure OBS doesn't pick that up, because I don't want to be giving out my client's confidential information on YouTube. But yeah, if you guys have any questions about Forex or whatever, please feel free. Please feel free to ask. All right, awesome. Okay, so yeah, you can't see that, so good. Let me log Hey, let's talk about some practical ways of being successful while trading. Okay, um, like for me, I've been blessed to. Um, I've always had this hustler's mentality, this do-it-yourself mentality, this entrepreneurial spirit, and you know, um, I've I, I run a few LLCs, and when I say that, I literally mean a few LLCs, to where I've taken my gifts and my talents, and turned them into businesses. Okay, and so um, with the the combined capability of trading forex, because I'm trading forex and um, running these businesses, I'm able to to take care of what I need to take care of. So hey, maybe that's an inspiration for someone. Um, I don't know. Maybe you can pressure wash. Maybe you can wash some cars or something. I'm here in Florida. It only costs $125 to get incorporated. All right, and the city where I live at is about $75 to get occupational license. To be able to operate. In the city. So you're only talking $200, $200 investment to get yourself legit. And take advantage the of your tax cuts. Take advantage of building business credit. Um, so and all for me, all that it helps me, it benefits me. So when one area or one business, one hustle, one gift, one talent is not doing as well, then I have others that I can pull from, and have other clientele from. Um, and again, on top of that, we have Forex, we have trading. So just trying to share some practical wisdom with you guys, and just let you know how I'm I'm doing what I'm doing, how I'm able to do what I do. Um, so um, yeah, I include all of that as far as me trying to make it through life and leave something behind for my family when I check out of here. Um, I do do-it-yourself credit sweeps. All right, I teach people how to um, uh, you know repair their own credit. Um, I do a prosperity financing course on teaching people, hey, if you're poor, this is how you stop being poor and build credit. Um, I make T-shirts. I have a cleaning business. Um, my wife and I will be getting into real estate here soon. So, there are some practical ways, for us to do this, and we can do it together. We can all do it together. Um, if you guys are interested in that, I'll drop I'll drop my link to my holding company, which is simply my name, Benny Prince Childs the Third Enterprises LLC.com, and that will kind of link out to everything. But I'm not trying to get any clients or anything like that from you guys, but I'm just sharing with you what it is that I'm doing. Um, let me see. I have been fighting. I've been fighting with my webcam today. I'm trying to get it to show me. All right. Uh, uh, Michael Gonzalez says, "How do we join the finance mentorship?" Um, it's called prosperityfinancing.org, and you can take a look at that. I have a free video up, really, that kind of gives you a general outline of what it is that you need to do, and the same way that I do to teach me to fish. I do my best to give you as much information as you need to take it and run with it and be successful, even if you don't join the mentorship. However, there is some information that I hold back, um, so that you can feel like you're getting some value when you do join. But yeah, if you actually go to prosperityfinancing.org, there's a free video up there kind of explaining what to do. And if you want to supercharge your journey, then you can join the mentorship. But I'll go ahead and drop the link. Let me just type it in for you. that's that one. Um, and really, if you want to see every single thing that I have, if you care to, just if you care to, that I have going on, then this is my holding company. The second link is my holding company. And I put in, hold on, I gave you the wrong, I forgot to put, can I delete this? No, I can't. Alright, I forgot to put something in. Crazy autocomplete. Alright. So if you guys are interested. And I did it again. Alright, I'm so sorry guys. Please forgive me. Let me just yeah, I think finally I got it in there. So sorry about that. Alright, yeah, finally got it in there. Alright, so trying to fight with this. Don't know why. I don't know why my computer is not picking it up. It's based off of the all-in-one. Anyway, alright. So yeah, if you guys have any questions for me, just drop it in the chat. Alright, so alright, so yeah, this is what it's looking like on the 15-minute chart. Let's see. You can take. So I'm here, guys. I'm just gonna answer some emails really quick. So yeah, I am here. guys, I'll be right back. Let me go plug in really quick. All right, guys, I'm back. Let me see if we got any more questions. No questions yet. All right, guys. Like I say, I'm here, kind of jumping back and forth between you guys trading and answering some emails. Um, okay. All right. I'm going to download these. Let's go ahead and get these saved. All right, guys. Hey, Michael, I see your question. To be honest with you, legally, and I'm just assuming that you're here in America. But here in America, legally, everything that's reported on your credit report needs to be verifiable and accurate and complete. And a lot of it is not accurate, it is not verifiable, and it is not complete. And when you properly dispute, I'm not just saying, oh, hey, you know, I don't, this is not mine. I'm not, you don't lie or anything like that. But the kit that I have, um, you'll accurately dispute those inaccurate, unverifiable, and incomplete entries on your credit report. Okay, and each situation is different, and so because I believe in doing things ethically, not every single thing on your credit report will come off getting my kit. For example, student loans, because oftentimes when individuals or companies get student loans removed, you're having to lie about something. All right. and that's just not something that I promote. So, not to say that you can't get it off, but if you fall in the necessary category to get those student loans taken off, then they'll come off. But yeah, so that's basically it. You just have to dispute the inaccurate, unverifiable, and incomplete things that are on your credit report. But thanks so much for taking a look at it. I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. And guys, I'll be back on the charts in a second. Like I said, I just need to get a couple of emails sent out. Let's take a look at the charts. So, another thing for you, what we can look at trading on the lower time frames is just take a look at these wicks. These wicks are telling a story, okay? These wicks are telling us a story. If I can get it to draw. Anyway, these wicks right here are telling the story, okay? Um, so this area here, this price price in this area is being rejected. It's being rejected because um, as far as your buying orders, selling orders, we have more sales. Okay, there are more sales in this area than it is buys. So basically what we're looking at when you see wicks like this, you're looking at individuals coming into the market and trying to buy from this area. Okay, and so each individual candle is telling the story of the fight that's going on between the buyers and the sellers here. All right, and now we're talking about the market makers. All right, you and I, again, we don't have enough capital to move any of these candles. All right, we just don't. What we're doing is we're getting in on the coattails of the market makers. All right, so we have to be able to develop our mind, develop our eye to see what the market maker is thinking, to see what the market maker is planning. Now, that is not a 100% strategy, okay? Because they're people, all right? And people fool people all the time. But we have a good idea of what's going on. And so, again, let me try to narrate the story that has taken place over this past hour or 45 minutes going into the hour. All right. So, here, this candle right here, buyers came in and they pushed it up to the price point of 1.30329 or 1.30329. Okay. they pushed it up there, but sellers jumped back in the market and said, "Oh no, we like our profits," and so more sell orders were put in. Now, because um, the sellers weren't able to push it down below where um, the bulls or the buyers jumped in, then this candle closed out as a bullish candle. But the bulls won the fight, but the bears put up a nice resistance. So that's what that wick is telling us. Here, it, the next candle is telling us something a little opposite. It's showing us, yes, the bulls were able to push up here. The buyers were able to push the price all the way up to 1.30312. But the sellers, the bearers, came in and they pushed price all the way down past where the buyers came in, and they pushed price. They were able to push price down to 1.30125, but the bulls, they still put up a good fight, and so it closed out at 1.30154. All right, but still overall, the sellers won that battle. Same thing over here. The bulls tried to push the price up, or they were able to push the price up to 1.30285. The sellers came in, fought all the way back to 1.30228. They weren't able to push them back past where the buyers jumped in, so this candle closed out as a bullish. All right, so the bulls won this battle, but again, they had to fight. So that's why we got that wick there. Now, currently, in this fight, we see that the sellers are winning. All right. We see that the sellers are winning. Okay. The bulls are fighting back. The bulls so far were able to fight back to 1.30267. All right. And so far, right now, the sellers do have the upper hand. But if the buyers are able to push back past 1.30230, then we'll see that this candle will change into a bullish candle. But right now, the sellers are winning. I'm rooting for the sellers, of course, because I am in a short position. I'm in a sell position. So I'm rooting for the bear market makers. Okay. So yeah, I mean, that's that story. But you have to, mainly these guys, they hedge all of their positions, and we talk about that too in the course, Michael. Um, we talk about that too in the course. But they hedge their positions, and really, it's a win-win for them, because they have all this money, to be able to put these different positions in, along the chart, and so they hedge a lot of their positions, taking off, um, small profits. And when I say small profits, it's not small profits to us, but it's small profits to them. They take off small profits, at a time. So they hedge their positions. All right. They have longs and they have shorts in, and they have the capital to withstand, you know, the council is what I like to call it now. They can withstand the order of the council. The council may say, no, GU for the next 6 months is going to be bearish. So if you can take profit off of your short trades, but your long trades, excuse me, you can take profit off of your short positions, but your long positions, you're gonna lose on your long positions. And then vice versa. Okay, for the next 2 months, 3 months, GU is gonna be bullish, and so vice versa. You're gonna um, take a loss on your short positions and make a profit on your long positions. So that's just kind of just a little gist of what takes place. And so again, for us, we're just looking at the fight. And so Just kind of, like Mike Tyson and Roy Jones Jr. right now. We kind of looking at the fight, kind of viewing the fighters and trying to see, okay, well, which one do you think is going to win out of this battle? All right. And if you choose correctly, all right, then you profit. But if you choose incorrectly, then hey, you don't. So that's kind of what's going on down here, guys. Um, that's kind of like what's going on. Since Michael he asked about the market makers method, do I have? Let me check. Give me 1 second. Let me check. Yeah, I have my session breaks. You probably just can't see it now. Let's see. Excuse me. What color do I want to make the session breaks? Maybe blue. Yeah, let's make them these dark blues. All right, so um, I trade. Michael's asking, do I trade any other markets before besides Forex? Um, no, no, and yes. So I use Hugo's Way, which gives me access to stocks. All right. So I know that I could trade options and still be able to put in long and short positions on stocks. But I like the feel of Forex. All right, so I like trading with a Forex ECM broker that will give me access to the different stocks. So if I had my MetaTrader 4 program up, I could show you, but you can go to Hugo's Way. Let me see. Give me 1 second because I have things on autocomplete, so I don't want to be giving my passwords out. Let me see if I can, or showing my passwords. Let me see if I can take you guys over to the website. I should be able to. Let me take you guys over to the website and maybe we can see. All right, maybe we can see. Maybe I can show you guys about um, what stocks you would have access to. I'm sure there are other brokers out there that will allow us to do this, but like I say, I can do Hugo's Way. All right, so here you go. Yeah, just take a look at this. Um, Let me wait and let this loads up. Okay. All right, so here we go. Hugo's Way. We have access to 55 Forex currencies and 64 stocks and 35 crypto currencies. So um, we have stocks. We can do the indices. All right, like your dollar, your Dixie. Um, okay. Um, they don't even have it on here, but yeah. So we can do. Let's see. Is this changing? Okay. Yeah. This is just some of them. There are like the indices. You can trade the US 30, the S&P 500, the NAS 100. Um, I really wanted them to be able to show you guys exactly what stocks, but I know you can trade. Here, let me pull up MetaTrader on my mobile. Let's see. All right, stocks. Again, you could trade Apple, Adidas, AIG, Boeing, Bank of America, Cisco Systems, Chevron. So, um, like yes and no. So, I trade. I like the S&P 500. I like looking at Amazon stock. Okay. And again, there are more stocks that we can take a look at. But for me, with Amazon, with everything going on with the pandemic right now, why would we sell Amazon? Amazon is doing phenomenal right now with the case of the pandemic. So I typically look for buy opportunities. So yeah, I only trade with a Forex broker, but I trade with a Forex broker that allows me to have access to um, the stock market as well. So, and you simply take the same strategy, you simply take the same knowledge and information. So, I hope that answered your question. Michael's asking, did I teach myself to trade or did I have a mentor? Um, yes and no. So, I got into trading Forex 2016, beginning year of 2016, traded for a few months, did horribly. Um, the first program that I got into was Yusuf Scott, So Darn Easy Forex. Um, that was what that was. I'll leave that at that. And um, I then stumbled upon the market makers method on YouTube, and I stumbled upon the originator, Steve Morrow. All right, the videos that people were putting up, and um, I pieced, I pretty much had the concept, but I felt like I was missing something. All right, I was able to to be profitable, so I felt like I was missing something, and then I came across Leo Williams, Pip Society, and that really opened my eyes to the market makers method. Started studying that and became pretty profitable with trading the market makers method up under Leo Williams. And then um, I got tired of having to, you don't necessarily have to, but in my mind, according to the information that's out there, according to the originator, Steve Morrow, the best times to trade were London session. And at the time, I was a cable subcontractor. So I'm getting up early trading market maker method and going out. installing cable, climbing ladders. It's like, man, this is just not it. And then continued on my journey of teaching myself and ran across like um, naked price action, basically price action, and ran across some resources as far as support and resistance, um, supply and demand, accumulation, distribution. So, but to be honest with you, like everything for me, everything ties into one sec, everything ties into accumulation, distribution. Like even here, let me go to let's go to GU. Even the market makers method. All right. So let's go. Let's look at Thursday. Thursday is really simple. Okay, and this is going to be considered what's called hidden supply and demand. All right. So oftentimes when you see a YouTuber say, "Hey, I'm drawing supply and demand," what do they do? And this is what I did, and I still do in some cases, but it just depends on the situation. They look for the wick, and they tell you to draw from the candle body to the end of the wick. Okay, and they're gonna call that a supply, um, um, a demand zone. All right. So this is hidden supply because right now we're on a 15-minute chart, but if we drop down to a 5-minute chart within this wick, um, let me explain this deniers. Within this within this wick, there are candles. Okay, but so what happened on this was Wednesday. So what happened on Thursday of last week? Thursday of last week, price came down to test this demand. All right, it found that there were not enough sell orders to continue down past this point. The buyers came in finally and fought the fought, fought the fight, won the fight, and continued to push up. All right. So, but market makers method will tell us what that price came down and found the low of the day. All right. Um, this is more of a V straightaway. I'm sure if we drop down to like a 5-minute chart, we'll see a W. Hey, what's up, Good Life TV? Long time, man. Long time. Wait. Oh man. So this was Friday. I gotta get back to that Thursday. Guys, please forgive me. I am in the market for a for another a laptop. All right. So uh so yeah, if we come down, bam, came down, went back up, came down again. We have our W down here. Double bottom, W. We have it right here. But again, when we look on a 15-minute chart, it's a V straightaway coming off of uh, a demand area off of Thursday. So, and to answer your question, um, Mr. Michael, um, yes, I have a different way of teaching the market makers method, and that's teaching you how to combine the knowledge of accumulation and distribution. So, and for me, like once I did that, like it was easy to trade the market makers method, all right? Because I was looking for um, if I'm doing intraday, I'm just considering that supply and demand. I'm looking for supply and demand areas, confirming with an M, confirming with a W. I mean, that's essentially what you're doing. Even the second leg of an M, the second leg of a W, it's just testing. The second leg of an M is just testing a This is just testing the previous supply area. The second leg of the W is just testing the previous level of the demand area. So, hey, that's free game. So, if you can take that and run with that and go and be successful with trading the market makers method. And that's just off of a intraday perspective. Um, I mean, look, and I'm just assuming maybe you know a little bit about the market makers method, but look, last Wednesday it came down, it went up, came down, and then the second leg of the W. What did the second leg of the W do? It tested, and this is the hidden demand, but it tested the demand and it shot up. I mean, that's all that it that's all that the market maker does. And the market maker's method is the tip of the iceberg of what's really going on. Like, yes, the market maker's method is going to give us kind of, that's when, most people are introduced with the whole, market manipulation concept, or truth rather. But it's still the tip of the iceberg. Like, it's still the tip of the iceberg. There's more to learn, but again, it's successful and it works. Right? It works. So I'm not downplaying it at all, but I'm just saying in my training, I do help you to. All right, it reconnected. So did you get all that, Mr. Michael? Uh, hey, good life. How's your trading been, man? I haven't checked in. I haven't tapped in a while. But I pray everything has been going well for you. So, um, how's your trading? How's your trading been? I haven't been on the charts in a while. Just started getting clients like left and right. So, Mr. Gonzalez asks, what do I help with? I help with you um, putting all the information together because even though the market makers method is a great method, it's the tip of the iceberg, all right? And the iceberg is actually accumulation and distribution, okay? And like I said, hopefully you heard me when I said, like, when you look at your M's and your W's, they're just confirmations, or they're just testings of um, supply and demand, when you're looking at intraday, okay? They're just testing of supply and demand. And so I just kind of help you to bridge that knowledge. I give you the same spill um, that that you can learn on YouTube. All right. If you find the right person, that is, you can learn the information on YouTube. But I just because I've been able to do it so long, I feel like that I can articulate it in a way to say, okay, yes, that's an M, that's a W. However, look at it this way. All right. So, and then as always, while you're learning, I do have the workflow trading system that you can get while you're learning all this journey of accumulation and distribution. All right. So now we see we're gonna see this get tested. This get we see the bulls kind of testing here. the Bulls won this fight here. Uh, the Bears barely won this. They barely won this, and now the Bulls are coming back in. And we have not gotten a pullback and a retest of this distribution area here. So we may pull all the way back up here to retest this before going back down, or we just may have enough orders. There just may be enough orders in here. Let me see. Let me see what this price range is. And so for me, this would be, let's see. Oh, that's why. For me, this would be a intraday distribution area. So right now, like I said, we've been getting this push here between 1.30330 and I can't see this one. All right, I guess it's just pushing it down here to 1.30228. So, yeah, so they've just been fighting to, the sellers have been fighting to keep price out of this area, but the bulls are coming in. So you just have to kind of just see if they come up, break here, retest, and shoot back up to retest this area. So um, it looks like they're doing pretty good right now. But then also, hey, this could be manipulation because we have news coming out at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So hey, they could just be pushing it up to bait people in, okay, before they push it back down for the news. So, or I could be, I could have gotten baited in, and they use the news to continue to push it back up. So, but hey, for me, it's all good. Typically, Mondays are not good days to trade the market makers method. I'm not trading the market makers method, so we can trade any day of the week when you're trading accumulation and distribution. Um, but yeah, if you're talking trading market makers method, solely market makers method, Monday is not a good day for you to be trading. It's a highly uh, trap day and manipulation day. So, but I'm just gonna see if this hidden. I mean, it's technically supply. So I'm gonna see if this hidden supply area holds. So I'm gonna try to fight with my webcam again. I don't mind being on camera. I like for you guys to be able to see my face. It's just not gonna let me. I probably need to plug in my Logitech. I don't feel like going to get that out. Um, it varies, Michael. It really just depends. Depends on the person. Um, it just like I say, it just depends. It depends on the person. I think. I mean, if you because okay, so this is how it works in my community. I have pre-recorded lessons that you're gonna go through. Okay, And then depending on the level at which you come in at, all right, if you come in on the market beater level, then you will get a free 1 hour one-on-one Zoom session with me per month, like one free every single month. You get that, and with that Zoom session, that is for me to help you to close any gaps in the knowledge that that you need closed. Okay. Um, so if you take advantage of that, take advantage. You have access to me, via email. You have access to me via the Facebook group, Facebook Messenger. Um, so it just really depends on if a person takes advantage of the resources that are there. Um, I've seen people get it in 1 week. Like if you go back to, I think I did like a review video or something like that, where I had a student. He came in, and like the next day, like he was scalping the S&P 500 using my scalping method, and he was killing it. He was killing it, and he also was able to trade the journey between accumulation and distribution. But he liked to scalp. That was his thing. Scalping was his thing. He didn't like the whole swing trading and being patient. He liked the scalping. He was very successful at it. And he did that within a week, and he stayed with me for about 3 months. And he left. He decided that he learned all that he needed to learn, and you know, we're still friends today. So, but yeah, it just depends on the person. You just like I say, you can do one or two things. You can either A, watch all of the videos from beginner to advanced, or you can jump to advanced and trade accumulation and distribution and focus on that concept and to get it. So, but for me, what I did was I wanted to be able to help uh, traders at all levels. So that's what I did. So again, to answer your question, even though I know I went in a roundabout way again, um, it depends on the person. I had an individual who got it, who signed up. We did a weekly forecast. All right, that's when on some Sundays at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we go through, mark up the accumulation distribution, and do some training, answer any questions. He signed up. He did that. Started trading on Monday, and was killing it. So, um, I really wish he would have allowed me to get him on camera, but he didn't want people in his business, so I can't fault him for that. But yeah, depends on the person. I make myself available. I'm here. The resources, the content is there. So, but yeah. Now once we actually hit 1K, I am releasing everything on the market makers method. Once I hit 1K, I should say this, once I hit 1K and get monetized, I will be releasing everything on the market makers method, all right, aside from uh, the accumulation distribution journey. Okay. But if you watch the videos, you can kind of piece that stuff together. But so, I hope that answered your question. How much time we have? 3 minutes for this candle. So it looks like we may get a bullish run here. So let's take a look at this 4 hour. We may get a little bit of a bullish run. Let's see, how long have we been going? We've been going for 2 hours, 10 minutes. I hope this has been beneficial for you guys. I hope this has been, you've been able to take some value out of it. Sellers are fighting back, but I don't think they're fighting. I don't think they're fighting back enough. I think we're gonna get a few bullish candles. I don't want to get a few bullish candles. I want us to have some bearish candles here, so I can continue on. Let's see. I am up. How much I'm up? Ooh, Hewlett Packard. Right. Okay. Still over a little over 60%. Let's see. Just to give you guys a visual. Yeah, this is how I'm deciding to do it now, guys. Just doing it on TradingView. So right now, currently up 65 pips. So still not bad. Still not bad. And they're fighting back. This last minute. Come on, give us a bigger wick. Give us a bigger wick. Come on. Come on, sell orders. Fight. Fight. Come on, keep pushing. 15 seconds left. Yeah, probably not. So the next candle will probably be bullish as well. Started out bullish, but we definitely want the bears. All right, so while that's doing that, let me work on some stuff what I got going on here. So I got that. Thanks. So yeah, if you guys have any more questions, or if you have any pairs you want me to maybe take a look at, I can give you my honest opinion on it. And just keep in mind it would be an opinion. Yes, I'm still here. Let's look at EU. Yes, sir, Mr. Gonzalez. Let's take a look at EU. Okay, EU is going to be similar to GU, I believe, but um, kind of we've kind of had that fight. So for GU, it looks like we kind of already had that fight for the Bears coming back, um, or the Bulls coming back. Um, Another concept that I tell you guys all the time is whenever you see like these long shift candles like this, it's just like really long candles. Um, you can expect for the market to get at least 50% of that. All right, so let me grab a Fibonacci retracement. redid it. But anyway, we can take a look. We can take the measuring tool. Say bam from there to here. It's 28 pips. Okay. So let me grab it again and go from here to here. Should be at least 4. Oh, wrong way. My bad. From here to here should be at least 14. It's 20 pips. Okay. So yeah, whenever you see these longs, you can always expect for the market to come back and get at least 50%. You see a long one here, the market came back up, and I'm just eyeballing it. That does look at least 50% there. So it looks like on EU, kind of push down, they're pulling back up, so they're kind of fighting again. But we also have that downward movement. Anything with US at the end, you know, when you look at like the 4 hour time frame, especially even here on EU, we could possibly have a head and shoulders to form. Shoulder, head, maybe have a shoulder here, and maybe it may come back up to test this area before coming back down. But for me, I currently have EU being bearish. However, that is with confirmation, right? Just you know, don't just jump in and sell, but just wait on your various confirmations. Um, but yeah, they came back to get at least 50% of this candle right here, all right, and they could continue to push down. We have this wick right here, just kind of just telling us about the fight that took place. You know, the, the Bulls tried their best, in this 15-minute candle, so they're trying again in this 15-minute candle. They may win, but again, I think overall, ultimately, EU will be bearish. But again, I would say just wait to see what the news brings up. Like if like for me, just like looking and looking at this, I wouldn't have a reason to get into a bearish trade. I wouldn't have a reason to get into a short position, even though I'm thinking it's gonna go down. For me, I would wait on some confirmations that I would have in place. So, but my main pairs that I like to trade are from all the pound pairs, Euro NZD, Euro odd, gold, S&P 500, the Dixie, and Amazon. And then every now and then I will jump on to the major pairs just because they're slower. Like, there's not a lot of volatility, but more times than none with the pound pairs, Euro NZD, Euro odd, gold, S&P, and Amazon. Um, you get a lot more volatility. So, you have anything specific you would like for me to try and talk about for EU, or does that suffice for you, Mr. Gonzalez? And then as always, basic knowledge, trend lines. Here is the most recent point that was made. Okay, here is Here's the more aggressive trend line. Kind of see where the trend line, here I'll leave it here. See here where the trend line was broken, came back. They tried to retest it, but the order sucked them back in. And they tried again, pushed off all the way over here, and coming back closer. So it could continue to come down. Just depends on the structure that's over here, um, that we don't have on our chart. Mr. Michael says, explain more. That's pretty much it. Cause I have to say, I have to say some of the information for the community. I have people paying, so um, you know, accumulation, distribution. That's where the market is going. That's where the market is going to. That's where the market is coming from. And once you have that, you get a better understanding, right? I can't just make it. I don't want to make it seem like, oh, I have the holy grail and I'm doing this, I'm doing that. No, um, but yeah, I mean, that's the journey that the market is on. It's between accumulation and distribution, and just being able to be a market whisperer, be a chart whisperer, if you will, to see where the market is going. All right. So, um, that's that. All right. So that is going to be it for me today, guys, or for right now. I'll be back. I may be back later on. I'll take a break later on today. I want to kind of pull this back up for you guys because I am in this GU trade, and it looks like the sellers are pushing back a little bit, and we do have a wick up here, so they're fighting strong. All right, it's a strong fight, so we'll just see if they can uphold the fight because we do have a pretty long candle here, and the market could just be coming back to get 50% of that. And if it does, my hope for the narrative would be, hey, they're just coming up to test this point here, all right, before continuing down. So, but again, we do have news at 9 a.m. Um, Let me see, is that high impact? Let me see. Let me take a look at my FX book and see. Take a look at the economic calendar. I need to sign in. Let me sign in so my things can be auto populated. Let's take a look at today. I just want the high impact. Say. So no, it's not high impact news. So high impact news is at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Excuse me, I had to mute myself to yawn. But you're welcome, Mr. Michael. So this news is coming up at 9 o'clock. It's not high impact news. This news is coming up at 10. However, is high impact news. Um, so probably, probably, we probably can expect um, a strong move at 10. If it's going to be one. So, but preferably, I hope that um, The plan is to go ahead and um, push GU down. I mean, we can just just think about the U.S. economy right now. It's not the best, right now. We have non-farm payroll. We should have non-farm payroll this week, right? Let me take a look at the non-farm payroll schedule. Take a look at the dates for 2020. Now, if you guys don't know, non-farm payroll is the report about uh, the unemployment rate, except for the farm industry here in America. And so August, yep. So the next one is going to be August 7th. It is going to be this Friday, and some months it doesn't happen on the first Friday, but it typically happens on the first Friday of every month. So um, a part of the manipulation, guys, what they do with the non-farm payroll weeks, for the U.S. They could just be manipulating it and pushing, pushing the dollar up, 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 because they know that on Friday when the report comes out, um, it's going to have a negative effect on the trading community. All right, everybody who trades everything, Forex, options, whatever. People look at that. Other countries, they look at that and they say, "Oh man, they look at that report and they say, wow, America's kind of doing bad. Let me pull my stock out of this company, that company." And so it could, cause a deployment. So oftentimes you'll see them pushing and pumping, 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 pumping before they dump. So, all right, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to go fix me a cup of coffee. I'm going to get started on getting these clients taken care of. Yes, you see that? Yes. All right. The sellers are getting back in control, making me happy. So that currently has me at 73 pips up. It keeps moving. 72 pips. All right, so I'm happy about that. So let's just I'm gonna keep praying that the sellers win. They keep winning. So all right, guys. Again, I'll be back a little later today. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Mr. Michael Gonzalez, thank you so much, sir, for interacting with me. I hope that I have not confused you at all. I hope that the information that I shared with you, sharing this video, has only helped you. If it did not, just let me know, and I'll do my best to try to bring clarity to anything that I said. Feel free to email me, and as always, guys. Feel free to sign up at the teachmetofisheffects.com. I don't bite. Yeah. Yeah, that's going to be it for me, guys. I appreciate you guys again for tuning in. I appreciate you, Good Life TV. I consider you a friend now, man. Good Life. So I appreciate you for dropping in. I know you're trying to trade and do your thing as well. And Mr. Michael, don't be a stranger. Come back. So I'll be back. Make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe, hit the like, um, share, and make sure you hit the bell notification so you can be notified the next time I go live or upload a new video. All right, guys. Oh, and I will be back to do sometime. I'll be back to do a live video on the Forsage. So, all right, guys. That's it. As always, please remember, if you stay in God, you will stay in control. And until next time, happy pip fishing. Bye bye.